Welcome to 2025. We're back. Had issues last year. We're trying to get another one out, mainly work related.
Yeah, it's fine. And the scheduling's getting a bit harder than we thought it was going to be.
Well, no, it was only over the Christmas.
Yeah, the Christmas period was a bit.
Me and you in hospitality.
Yeah, so Christmas, December in hospitality is.
I run a pub, so
yeah, and I work in restaurants, so it's.
Yeah. Our tech guy works in co-op. He's a legend.
Yeah,
he's got thumbs up behind the camera. Awesome, love it. But no, we're just talking about 2024. Some of the good things about it, like some of the good fights, top 3 knockouts, top 3 events. You know, fights we want to see in 2025. Obviously, what's now. I also got fight of the year. I didn't tell you that in the prep.
Okay.
Because that one, there's clearly 2 people. I mean, you can.
For fight of the year.
Fighter of the year.
Yeah.
And then Fury Usyk. So
I think we could have a debate on that.
We can have a debate about that.
Agree. Yeah.
So we'll crack straight into it with top 3 fights of last year. Drake Duplessis versus Sean Strickland. Slugfest.
Yeah.
Slugfest. It was well. You could argue it is the best fight of last year. I mean,
it's one of the best fights of last year. Yeah.
You could, but you can argue.
You can argue it. Yeah.
There weren't many 10-10 fights, and that was round 1 to round 5 slugfest.
Yeah, I agree.
So we're gonna skip past this. Well, we're gonna kind of breeze through this one as we already did this.
Yeah, this is take 2,
and then this is take 2. So we've already spoke about this. Number 2 is Islam v
Dustin. Yeah,
another good fight.
Great fight. Very impressive showing from Dustin.
And that's what I mean. When we spoke, saying we both thought it was going to be like a round 1,
submission, as most of Islam's fights go, because he's a little beast.
Yeah, he's a Russian beast with a cheat code.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're Russian in the UFC, you are just a cheat code.
Exactly, you are.
And if you beat a Russian, then you're even more.
Then you're cemented.
And then you're cemented as a Russian beater.
Exactly.
Johnny Walker can do it against Ankalaev.
It's Johnny Walker, isn't it?
Johnny Walker's goat. Leave him alone.
one win away from a title, like Tony Ferguson.
Exactly. Tony Ferguson's defeated this year.
He is. True. It's true.
And then the best fight I thought for 2024 was, I'm going to pronounce this wrong again. Zellherber v Rivos. Don't know. It was a fight on UFC Noche where they swung back and forward for 15 minutes. It was the fight before Ortega and Lopez, but they tore the house. These 2 fighters,
they stole the show that night. They really did.
Don't get me wrong, even Lopez and Ortega was a good fight.
That card was a good card. Full stop. There was a lot of good fights on there,
apart from the women fight.
Yeah, but that's the standard. That's the beer break.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah,
toilet time.
Yeah, toilet time. We'll go into the next statement. Top 3 events.
Top 3 events. Ooh.
Events of last year. So I've got for number 3, 310, the last pay-per-view of last year. I thought that was really good.
That was a great pay-per-view. That was
Asakura.
Yes,
and
Pantoja.
Gary v Shavkat.
Yeah. That fight was.
Yeah, that fight was brilliant. You had Garn v Volkov. What was controversial.
If you want to hear more about 310. We covered the whole card on our last episode.
Oh, so that's a shout. Go watch that.
Yeah, go watch that.
It's so good. What are you smiling about, Pat, there? What are you shouting out? You got to promote the other stuff.
And what else is on there?
So then I put for the second best event of last year. These are my opinion.
Yeah.
You don't obviously have to agree with them. If you guys think different, leave a comment. But I bet $2.99. See, that was Sean O'Malley v Chito Vera.
Yeah.
So that's the pay-per-view before
I started watching. Yeah.
But you had O'Malley v Vera, what was the rematch?
Yeah.
You had Dustin Poirier v Benoit Saint Denis, where Poirier sparked him out.
Sparked him in the first round, was it? Or
no, second round.
Second. I always get mixed up first or second.
You had Curtis Blades v Jolton Almeida. That was good because Almeida was on a come up.
Yeah.
Then Blades shut him down. Oh, you also had some other good fights on there, but I think Sahu. No, that was no. You had some other good fights on there. Oh, that's the one where MVP debuted as well.
Right, okay.
MVP debuted against Kevin Holland on $2.99.
Oh, okay, fair, yeah.
Good fights all around. And then I think this was clearly obvious what the best event of last year was.
UFC 300. You don't even have to say it.
I don't even have to say it. I mean, that whole card stacked top to
Holloway Gaethje is one of my top 3 fights of the year.
Oh yeah.
I think that will be. That fight is so good with that knockout at the end. It is. Oh.
The only reason I didn't put it in top 3 fights was because I thought it was more of a masterclass from a Holloway.
Yeah,
They weren't like when I.
it wasn't a even fight. It was very Holloway led.
Holloway from round 1 to 5. I thought that was it. You know? But then Gaethje had his moments. But yeah, Holloway did.
Holloway
like
shined.
The first round at the end where he like jumps, does the spinning back kick,
and
like,
broke his nose in the first round.
Broke his nose in the first round, busted it open.
I believe that single strike in that fight was the big change.
Oh yeah,
the big change in that fight because it took Gaethje off completely.
Yeah,
completely.
And then the knockout at the end. I mean, you also had Alex Pereira v Jamal Hill.
Yeah.
That I was expecting that to go.
I want to see another. I want to see them fight again.
I want to see them
because
fight
I believe Jamal could do more.
Yeah,
against Pereira, especially with the Pereira and
Khalil
Roundtree. It showed that Pereira is
Khalil dropped them.
Is human. And you can drop Pereira, and I believe Jamal Hill has the ability to. I just think with that stoppage, it was a bit of a thrower for him.
It were, yeah, because it was kicks him in the private
in the groin, yeah.
Yeah, then he's like, nah, ref, but he gets closer towards Jamal, and then legit left hook
and does him. I think without that we would have saw a longer fight and a more even fight.
Because the thing is, Jamal Hill was actually quite good. As much as people are giving him hate and all that, I mean, he's beaten Glover Teixeira to win the belt. He is a former champion. Beat Johnny Walker. Beat Johnny Walker. You know, I think that's actually all his recent fights. I can't really.
Should we have a little look?
You have a look. I don't think there is any. Yeah, he fought Glover, Johnny Walker. Oh, he beat Thiago Santos as well. When Thiago Santos was like top 5 of light heavyweight. So he's got some good wins on his resume. But the only thing is, now you've come up, you've been a bit. Well, he did have the injury, to be fair to him. I was about to say he's been a bit in a... What's the word? Inactive, I can't say.
Inactive, yeah. No, yeah, you're pretty much spot on with who he's got against. Paul Craig. He lost against Paul Craig.
Paul Craig, Scotland.
Paul Craig. Yeah, no, you're pretty much spot on with who he's fought and who he's won against.
Yeah, so he's not bad. Should we go on to the next segment?
Yeah.
Right, top 3 knockouts. For number 3, I got Alex Pereira v Yuri 2.
Yeah.
Where Alex Pereira just switch kicks him.
I thought you said the third one.
Yeah, third one. 3, 2, 1.
Ah.
Yeah.
I thought you said the third. Yeah, don't listen to me.
By the way, we woke up maybe 2 hours ago.
Yeah, we haven't been up for long.
Yeah, we watched Monday Night Raw last night and we are very sleepy.
Yeah.
So if we look like shit and sound like shit, you know why.
We're slipping.
We're sleepy boys.
We're slipping.
But, yeah. I mean, the first fight was a bit controversial with the finish. You know, Alex did TKO him, but then, you know, Yuri got up after and was fine. Now, my co-host is dying. No, then the rematch, we were like, okay, right, we're going to get that answer here.
Yeah.
And Alex Pereira annihilated it.
Did him again.
He, wrote a whole paragraph on the answer and was just like, boom, I've killed this man.
Mate, just drop him again with the aura after the fight.
With his voodoo magic.
With his charm and voodoo magic.
Yeah,
Sharma.
I'll be honest, I saw something the other day on Instagram saying that someone would like to see a trilogy. And I was like, why?
Yeah, no.
Why do you need a trilogy
you don't need a trilogy.
You know, he T-coded him the first time, bit controversial, and then the second one he killed him.
He killed him. He cut down any chances of a third fight in that second fight with how dominant he was for it.
I do love Instagram with MMA. Cause
I am really, really, really looking forward to Prohaska and Jamal Hill, though.
That's next week.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that fight.
That one, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. The whole card, I've got a winner for, apart from that fight.
I want Prohaska to win, just because I like Prohaska.
I like both of them.
He's just so strange.
Yeah, see, I like both of them, but I don't want to see Jamal Hill lose, but I don't want to see Prohaska lose. Yeah. But I want to see, can they draw? Can it just be a draw?
Well, it's like any fight with, it's like Taporia and Holloway. I was like, can they just draw?
Can they draw?
Please.
Well, we'll go on to the second one for second best knockout of the year. We're not going to like this one. Not Islam, sorry. Ilya v Volkanovski. Yeah, that was depressing.
That was horrible. It was horrible. That ruined my whole day.
It ruined my holiday.
It ruined my holiday.
It ruined. You see that video where the guy gets punched on the bike?
Yeah, you ruined my holiday.
The geezer punched him. No, yeah, that did ruin my week. That ruined my year.
It just seems to be whenever Ilya Taporia gets in the octagon, he breaks my dreams.
Oh, he's done it twice now. First with Volk, then with Max. Who else is he going to do it to? You know, he's on about going up to lightweight and fighting Charles Oliveira.
Stay away.
He'll not
stay away.
Go away.
Go away.
he would knock out Charles Oliveira like cold.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the thing. Like, he'd be dead. Right, I'll tell you what. We'll quickly go on to best knockout of the year. It's obvious, isn't it? Max Holloway v Justin Gaethje.
Oh, fucking 100%. Easy, by far. The best knockout.
I think what makes...
One of the best knockouts ever.
I think it could be.
It could be the best knockout ever.
I think the whole thing of a featherweight coming up to lightweight and fighting the most dangerous person.
Yeah.
Then as well, putting on a performance.
An absolute masterclass.
Yeah, and then in the last 10 seconds went... Yeah, come on then.
Let's risk it all.
Let's risk it all, and then
what a dangerous thing to do against Justin Gaethje.
And it's Justin, yeah,
that's
what I mean.
Justin Gaethje is one of the only men in that division you really want to stay away from doing something like that with.
And Max Holloway,
Holloway did it whilst winning the whole fucking fight,
and even come up a weight division,
and came up the weight division and knocked him out in 1 second left of the fight.
I can't believe it. That was the best.
Oh my god.
In my opinion, that should have been the main event for 300.
100, yeah, to be fair.
Or the co-main event.
It was the best fight of the night.
Oh, yeah.
By far, 100%.
300 was a great card, but there weren't many
standout moments.
Yuri v Rakic was a good fight, where Rakic was beating him up at first, and in the second round, Yuri knocks him out. That was a good fight. But apart from that, that was the only thing for 300 where I'm like, oh, like, oh my God, that was amazing.
When you look back on 300, that's the moment you look back on.
Yeah, we'll go on to the next segment. Fights to make for 2025. Now, I've got a list from flyweight to heavyweight.
Yeah.
Tell me if you agree.
Okay.
So, I'll go from flyweight. Yeah, flyweight.
Yeah, flyweight and upwards.
So, I've got Alexander Pantoja.
Yeah.
Versus a returning Davison Figueiredo.
Oh.
Figueiredo drops back down to flyweight.
True. And then that gives Pantoja somebody else to fight.
Well, Figgy's already beat him.
Oh, has he?
So that's Pantoja's last loss at flyweight.
Okay,
was against Figueiredo.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, right, Figgy beat you. Figgy had a title run, and then Figgy's left the division. You've become the man.
And Pantoja is.
And Pantoja's, I think, top 5.
Mate, he's underrated 100% in the pound-for-pound rankings because if you think he's nearly lapped the whole division
3 times.
3 times.
Well, he's beat Royval Moreno twice.
Yeah.
Already.
And then they've had to get somebody from a different promotion in to fight him.
Yeah.
Because he's fed out people to fight. Give him the person he's lost against. You've got someone for him to fight. And Figueiredo is a fucking massive name. And I know Figueiredo and I don't know much. You know what I mean? So
I also think do it in Brazil.
Oh,
a main event pay-per-view in Brazil. Both Brazilian fighters.
Yeah, 100%.
And Pantoja's always fun to watch. He brings it. Figgy's always fun to watch. It'll be probably... You could easily say it could be one of the best fights in recent years. Just two juggernauts. So. Well, they're midgets, but 2 midget juggernauts.
Small juggernauts, yeah.
Coming at it and bringing it. I personally would favour Pantoja, but hey, who knows?
Yeah.
But then bantamweight, I've got Sean O'Malley v Corey Sandhagen. Now that's a fight I've always wanted. You know.
Yeah.
I think playing footsies with me.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a technical fight. I think it'll be a fun fight. I just think it'll be something different. Like, there's not much in... I was kind of trying to do this based off champions.
Yeah.
But then I was like, the champions have already kind of faced majority of people. Yeah. Like, Marab. Marab's kind of beat everyone apart from Umar.
Yeah.
Sandhagen, but Sandhagen's not getting the title shot.
Who is it we're getting Marab against?
Umar.
Umar, yeah.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, talk about that in another podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one was a kind of... people would want to see it, 100%. It's just obviously not...
The bantamweight division is a bit...
Not stacked. Yeah, but you're not a hardcore.
I like the big fuckers.
Yeah, you like the big fuckers. Maybe, yeah, but bantamweight's sick, though. If you watch, like, some decent bantamweight fights, you'll be like, oh... Watch Corey Sandhagen v Peter Yan. Now, that's a fight you'll be like, bantamweight's a good weight class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to give it a try.
This one, you'll agree with me. So, featherweight, I've got Volkanovski v Lopez.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that would be a sick fight.
It'd be a sick fight, and I think it's one Lopez could win. But I wouldn't want him to win.
Yeah, to be fair, I think Volkanovski's on the...
Downcline.
On the downcline. What, he's lost how many fights?
Out of his last 4 fights, he's lost 3.
Yeah.
Lost to... Does he?
Islam.
Ilya. Then he won. Then twice. Yeah.
Lost to Ilya.
Yeah, lost to Ilya.
Who else did he see?
Islam, that's it.
He lost twice to Islam.
Yeah, so he fought Islam twice.
And then we're getting the Topuria rematch next year.
Well, this year.
This year, point, yeah.
Don't know when. I thought we would be getting it in the Australia card.
Yeah.
But no. Well, saying that, Ilya Topuria did fight recently, didn't he?
Yeah.
Was it October? Yeah, it was October. Yeah, so I thought that would be a fun matchup. You know, Volk, he's probably the featherweight GOAT. You know, arguably with Aldo. And Lopez is on the come up. You know, Lopez has beat Danny Gay, who else? Sadiq Usif, Brian Ortega. That was nearly beat Mozar Evloev.
Yeah.
And Mozar, I mean, he's undefeated at the minute, going through everyone.
True.
Even though he lost to Sasfar, I don't care. He did. He did lose it. He didn't lose it, but he did lose it. Yeah, so I thought that was a fun matchup. I haven't written down one for lightweight. Any suggestions? Any fights you would want to see at lightweight? No, I've got one straight off the bat. Justin Gaethje v Dan Hooker.
Oh yeah, mate. I was about to get the rankings up so I could see who the fighters were, but yeah.
No, there you go.
I don't need to. Dan Hooker. Any Dan Hooker is somebody who loves a scrap.
Yeah. Give it
to me.
I will pay money.
Dan Hooker Gaethje. Give it to me.
Tell you what, if Justin Gaethje retains his BMF belt, you should have done that.
Justin Gaethje retaining the BMF?
Yeah, he had the BMF. That's how Max won the BMF.
I thought you were meaning in Gaethje's next fight. I was like, huh?
No, I'm saying
he's already lost that.
Yeah, if obviously Gaethje retained his belt against Max, if he did, I was saying that would be a great fight. Dan Hooker.
Do Dan Hooker and Holloway for the BMF, and then do whoever wins for a rematch.
That's still a banger, actually. Holloway v.
Holloway Hooker.
I think Holloway could win that one.
Yeah, I think so. But Hooker's just a beast.
Yeah, he's a monster. Keeps going forward.
He likes the pain. He's like Gaethje.
Yeah,
he just likes the pain.
He's
a nutter.
My one for welterweight, I've got Ian Gary v Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
I personally think Ian Gary, as much as he did lose, I think his stocks rise.
He 100%. It was a technical loss, but
yeah,
he
showed a good account of himself.
His like you just said, his stock went up massively because he was he's the only person who brought the boogeyman to a decision.
Yeah,
like come on, man.
He made Shavkat look like human.
Yeah, he made him look human when nobody else could, and that says a lot about Ian Gary. No matter how people don't like him,
because he might be a cook.
Because he's a cook.
Yeah,
and I didn't like him at first, but now I have a respect for him as a fighter.
Yeah,
from that one fight because of how good he was in there.
That's what I mean. His striking was good. He had Shavkat in the 5th round where he nearly choked him out. I was like, oh my God, he's going to put it
going to do him.
Off.
In that 5th round, I thought, yeah, that's it.
Because at first, at the beginning of the fight, I was like, go on, Shavkat, kill him. And then as the fight went on, I was like, oh, go on, Gary. You're doing it. You're making the boogeyman of welterweight.
Look human.
You're taking a fight. And then in the 5th round, I was like, do it, Gary. Do it. Come on. I was well
One of the fights I want to see this year is Shavkat Usman.
No, because I think we need to wait and see how Usman looks in his next fight. If he does fight.
Have we found out who he's fighting next?
So it was rumoured to be Jack Della Maddalena.
Yeah.
But then that's all changed last night. It's coming out all over my Instagram that Leon Edwards is fighting Maddalena in London.
Right, okay.
So I don't really know who that leaves Usman for. Maybe a Sean Brady.
Yeah.
Maybe him.
Or they're just going to throw him in the deep end and give him a Shavkat straight away. Because they were going to do that fight, weren't they?
Yeah, but Shavkat's fighting Bilal, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah, Shavkat's fighting Bilal for the belt in, I don't know, whenever Bilal's...
Oh, mate, yeah, I don't know. Man.
Whenever Bilal's toe
comes back.
Toe comes back. Right, middleweight. This one is, I think, would be an absolute belter. You could main event it in Saudi. Shara Bullet versus Paulo Costa.
Oh, not a main event, co-main event, yes.
Do you not think a main event?
No, I don't think. Maybe a main event for a fight night.
Yeah, not a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Fight night.
Fight night paper. Fight night main event. Yeah, 100%. That would be a scrap.
Don't get me wrong. They're pushing Shara Bullet to the moon.
Well, no, they're like, come on.
Exactly.
Of course they are. Like,
the only thing they need, what they can't do, is put him against grappler.
No, don't put him against grappler.
No, I think
do that.
he's like the only Russian who can't grapple.
Yeah, but his striking is fucking immense.
It's like he's reversed it. So instead of it's like normally the Russians are amazing at wrestling. He's gone Uno reverse card.
I'm gonna be good at striking. I'm gonna give you a double spinning back fist and take your face off.
And I just think for Paulo Costa it'll be fun. Let's be honest. Paulo Costa's out of the title picture now. He's had his big fights, lost all of them. Lost to Israel, lost to Robert Whittaker, lost to Sean Strickland, lost to Marvin Vettori when Marvin Vettori was relevant. Now he's his biggest win? Luke Rockhold at like 40 years old. Yeah. Yoel Romero back in 2018, 19, something like that. So I just want to see Paulo Costa lose, really. Yeah. As much as I like Paulo Costa, I think he's funny as fuck. But yeah, it would just be pretty much for Shara Bullet to get a big name, beat him up.
Yeah, get him. He
is going against MVP soon.
Who?
Shara Bullet.
Is he?
It's the co-main event of the first Saudi card. So it's Israel v Nasruddin Imavov.
That's a good fight.
I think MVP beats him.
Yeah. No, I'm with you there.
If you put striker v striker and MVP's in that, I think MVP comes out on top.
Majority of the time.
Yeah,
his striking is unbelievable.
Look what he did to Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
He made Kevin Holland look stupid, and Kevin Holland's...
Again, I know we mentioned it last week, but MVP broke somebody's face with a knee.
He did.
Like, what the fuck? How do you do that, man? You've kneed somebody in the face so hard their face is split open.
Shattered on them.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. But I'll go on to light heavyweight. This one... Have you read it?
No, I haven't. You just tell me.
This was more...
Oh, my... just seen it.
You just seen it?
Yeah, go on.
Alex Pereira v Johnny Walker.
Wow. What a fight.
The fight to make in 2025.
Oh, my God. Just for the knockout.
Just for the knockout.
Just for the knockout. That would be amazing.
For Johnny Walker
to see Johnny Walker fold. And mate, what a fight.
When I was making this, I was just doing the list. I was stuck at like heavyweight. I was like, what do I do? I was like, Alex Pereira v Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? I can see that being an absolute scrap.
Listen, Khalil Roundtree got a title shot out of nowhere. Why can't Johnny Walker?
Because you go on YouTube, type up Johnny Walker highlights. It's just videos of him getting knocked out.
It's just him laying on the floor.
It's just him going...
It's the Jamal Hill one where Jamal Hill lands the overhand and he does just go.
Have you seen that video of when Johnny Walker's on the Independence? He got knocked out 4 times in one fight.
Yeah,
fucking, he's crazy.
He got
back up, down, back up again.
It was like every time he got punched, he got woken back up, and then he punched again, knocked down, punched again, woke up.
If you haven't seen that video, honestly, type it up. Johnny Walker gets knocked out 4 times. It's one of the funniest things you'll ever see. It is hilarious.
It is brilliant.
And the fact people at one point thought he was going to be the next.
Everyone thought he was going to be the guy to beat John Jones.
Yeah,
and I was just like,
and now what's happened is mental.
That's like a major. There, let's take this left.
Yeah,
like we're going right now. We're going left now. And then my number for heavyweight. So I didn't put Tom Aspinall v John Jones as I think that's already a given.
Yeah, so we're getting that.
So I kind of put fights what haven't been announced. Kind of just a fight. I put Tom Aspinall v Cyril Gane.
Yeah.
Because, well, Cyril Gane's just beat Volkov, so we know he's probably going to be the next title shot.
Yeah.
And, It's Tom Aspinall.
It's Tom Aspinall.
Tom Aspinall.
Just put Tom Aspinall.
Regardless.
Anybody in the heavyweight division, put Tom Aspinall in there, I'm going to watch that fight.
Yeah. If Tom loses to John Jones...
I don't think he will.
No, I think Big Tom wins.
I think Tom wins.
But, yeah, if Tom Aspinall loses to John Jones, let's be honest, John Jones will retire, and then the two best heavyweights will be Tom Aspinall v. Cyril Gane. Like,
I think Jones is retiring either way.
Yeah, I think
either way, this is Jones' last fight.
Yeah, but who knows if he makes easy work of thinking? Yeah, because
I don't see it.
I think we've got 2 fights left in Jones: Aspinall, Pereira.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
It's in those weight classes. I think Alex Pereira will eventually jump up to heavyweight.
I think so.
I mean, he's already cleared. Well, I wouldn't.
And I think he beats beats Tom.
Who?
Pereira.
You think Pereira beats Tom?
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
No, he doesn't.
Even though I'm a massive Tom Aspinall fan, I think Pereira might.
How?
Have you, bro? He's that left hand.
Yeah, but then Tom, who would you say is a quicker striker, Aspinall or Pereira? Because I would say quicker, Aspinall. I'd say more power.
Yeah, maybe, but then that'd be a very hard fight.
What's it?
For both of them, but I think Pereira's got the power. I think Pierre's got the power.
Yeah, but Tom Aspinall's already said he would run out in the first 10 seconds and take him down.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, Tom Aspinall is a big boy.
Yeah, but we need. But all this time, we're just letting
Pereira cook
and get jiu-jitsu.
I'll be honest,
bro. Donnie got a black belt his last fight. That must be the quickest jiu-jitsu black belt ever.
He just got fast tracked.
Black belt. He got fast tracked.
But no, I think. I thought I was about to say.
Sorry, mate.
I think Tom Aspinall would beat Pereira easily. I think it's.
Well, we'll see.
No, that's what I was going to say. Well, regardless, Alex Pereira needs to get past his boogeyman. What's Ankalaev?
Ankalaev, yeah.
I think Ankalaev beats him.
Do you? Again, what with grappling again?
Yeah, Russian.
Yeah.
He's Russian.
Yeah.
And he can actually strike. To be fair to him,
he can.
He's like a 2-1.
Who was his last fight? He was on.
He was on Rakic. It was Alexander Rakic, and he.
It was on the Holloway card, wasn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's the fights I want to see for 2025. I'll tell you what, we'll do Fighter of the Year, and we'll wrap that up if you want.
Yeah. Okay. That's
because this will be a big debate.
Yeah.
Fighter of the Year for 2024: Alex Pereira. Or Ilia Topuria.
Yeah, that's the only 2 people other than Holloway. Because some people would say Holloway because he had a big resurgence again this year.
Yeah,
but I agree with your first 2 picks there. Either Topuria or Pereira.
You could also put Joaquin Buckley up there. Joaquin Buckley fought 4 times.
Yeah.
Beat Vicente Luque, Wonder Boy, and Colby Covington in 1 year.
True.
But I think we're going more on the champs.
Yeah.
So. Go on. Who do you think?
I'd say Pereira.
Right, that's good then.
But that's because
we've got a debate.
Yeah, I'd say Pereira. I understand the points for Topuria, but in my opinion, it's Pereira because the year he's had he's unstoppable.
Yeah,
but so is he. I don't like Ilia Topuria though.
I don't like him either.
He's a prick.
I would.
He's a rich bellend.
If we ever get famous, he's going to kill you.
I don't care. I'll fight him.
You'll fight him.
I'll fight him.
You'll end up like
I won't.
Max and Volk.
No, I won't.
What, you'll beat him?
Beat him.
UFC 400.
I've got that anger. He's broken my heart so many times. I know I can beat him.
Curtis v. Ilia Topuria.
I've got the anger. against
Tell you
him.
What, do a 10-rounder as well.
10 rounds.
Add another 5 rounds on.
I won't need it. Give me half a round.
2-minute 50.
Give me half a round. I'll have him. No, but yeah, I just don't like Topuria because of what he did to the Pookie Bears.
The Pookie Bear.
he fucked us. He destroyed our hopes and dreams.
The thing is, though, right? So you're saying Pereira, but Pereira beat.
The thing is, I know you're right, but just let me be. be right.
But he beat what? So he beat obviously. Who did he beat?
Prohaska.
No, he beat Jamal first. 300
this year, yeah.
Yeah, well, last year.
Yeah, well, yeah. Jamal, Prohaska, Khalil.
That's it.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And then, and then Topuria's got Volkanovski, Holloway.
Who you could argue, Volk's. You could have argued Max was a
Who
goat.
actually got it? It was Pereira, wasn't it? Pereira actually got the Fighter of the Year.
I don't know who actually got it. I don't know if UFC announced it.
I think they did. I think I saw somewhere that Pereira got the Fighter of the Year. Let me just have a look. UFC.
Hope he didn't. Ilia should have got it. As much as I hate Ilia Topuria. While he's doing that, though, let's shout out our sponsor, Kingship Clothing. Kingship Clothing. Go to the website, grab yourself some clothes. They're doing some deals on at the minute. Adam, what are the deals? Because you're doing like...
You got a code. Say the code.
Oh, the code,
UFC 10.
UFC 10. I got it right this week. Look at you two passing snus over. That's the cameraman. Well, not cameraman.
It's the rare appearance.
Oh, the tech guy. No,
those ones are quite strong. They're 13.8, I think. They're not too bad.
Taking a snus.
It's not like my other ones where they're like 50,
but yeah. So, UFC 10. That's our discount code. Buy some clothes. Use that code. Get 10% off. The link is in the bio. See, our tech guy's great because we forget half the time what to say, and he's just like there reminding us.
Do you know what do you know what's really interesting?
What?
So I've just typed up who was the best UFC fighter 2024.
Yeah.
And it's a tie.
It's come up with like John Jones.
No, it's a tie.
For who?
Between Alex Pereira and Ilia Topuria.
What, is that actually on the UFC website?
It's not it's the unofficial, but there isn't one on the actual UFC website, but that's the one that everybody's come to and it's tied.
It's a tie, like, because
Carlos Pratis is number 3, I can see as well. His rise has been...
I would say more Joaquin Buckley.
Yeah.
He's beat 3 ranked opponents and...
Joaquin isn't even on there at all.
That's a joke.
So the thing that I found is Alex Pereira, Ilia Topuria, Carlos Pratas, Diego Lopez, Dricus, Merab, Moicano, and Pantoja.
No, that's a joke. That's a joke. How can you not add Joaquin Buckley? That's what I'm saying. So Joaquin fought some like weird Uzbekistan fighter. No, I didn't mean like weird like that. I meant like someone we've never heard.
I know what you mean.
Someone we've never heard before, who was like a danger.
Yeah.
Worded it completely wrong. Yeah, he fought some guy we never heard of before. Then goes in there with Vicente Luque, smashes Luque.
Yeah.
He got 3 finishes over 3 ranked opponents.
Fair.
And obviously won the boy.
Just to add another thing on, who do you think had the best uprise this year?
Joaquin Buckley.
Fair. I'm a Pratis.
Yeah, but Buckley weren't even ranked, and he's beaten 3 ranked.
Pratis.
Yeah, but Pratis beat Neil Magny.
Yeah, but everybody knows who Carlos Pratis is now, and he wasn't even in the UFC at the beginning of the year.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like those like that fighting nerds group.
Oh, the fighting nerds
that has had such an uprise this year.
Kaya Bahia is one of my favourites. Yeah. I think Kaya Bahia will beat Dracus if they fight.
Fair enough, man.
Have you watched any of his
fights? I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have.
Watch him beat Cannonier because it's actually like one of those back and forward fights. But at the end of it, they both just got crimson masks.
I like those fights.
Yeah, and then like the 5th round where it's like they're both knackered. Bahia gets a knockdown. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they're scrapping again. It's a great fight. No, I see what Carlos Pratis has, but I think that Buckley is just... The wins he's got's more impressive. Don't get me wrong, Pratis got good wins against Li Jingliang, who obviously never got knocked out.
Yeah.
2 seconds after the commentator says that. Knocks him out. Then gets a win against Neil Magny. Neil Magny's good, but if you're a welterweight contender in the top 15, you've got Neil Magny's name on your resume.
Yeah.
Everyone's beaten Neil Magny. Like, probably...
It's true.
Like... My dad's probably got a win against Neil Magny somewhere.
Well, your dad is a unit. So.
My dad was a unit. Shout out Darren Frisbee. Darren Frisbee.
Do you know Darren Frisbee?
Inside joke. I'll tell you what. Do you want to wrap that up?
Yeah, man. That seems like we've covered everything. It's a shorter episode than normal just because the end of the year, end of the season, there isn't really much going on with UFC.
Next week, we'll probably talk about
the fight night, yeah.
The fight night, I'm not really bothered about.
Well, it's the women's, but there's a couple of good fights on there. We'll see.
Regardless, next week is Islam and Armin. So we've got a lot to talk about.
The pay-per-view next week.
Yeah, pay-per-view next week. So, cool. Yeah. Right. Like, subscribe, comment, get your clothes from Kingship Clothing.
Code UFC 10. Link to the description below, guys.
Right. In a bit.
I'm going for a shit.